Hey jumpers, welcome back to Creator Jump, a travel channel dedicated to helping you live the life you're passionate about. I'm Max Royale, a full-time music producer, content creator, and YouTuber, and I'll be your host for today. Ready, set, jump. I had a good morning today, made a ton of music. Just got notification that I'm playing tonight at a rooftop party. Tonight I'm gonna do a little bit of, I guess, start out with some like deep soulful house. It's so good right now too, by the way. The music that is coming out is just like probably the best I've ever heard it. This is one of the things I really think that's happening great in quarantine, is that all these artists are releasing music. I'm looking forward to getting some real food, so come join me for breakfast. So I think they just crack it open and then they put it in the oven. I'm not quite sure how they do it. I'll talk to them later. We are leaving Salina, and we're, what are we doing today?
We're gonna visit a cenote.
A cenote, all right. And I'm not sure you know what a cenote is.
Probably not.
Probably not. I've heard like rumors, but there's some interesting stories about cenotes.
What is a cenote? It's like a cave with some fresh water inside.
Okay.
So it can be a cave or it can be open. But yeah, like it's in the middle of nowhere. This is like the biggest underground river in the world, actually.
Okay.
And yeah, so you just go somewhere in the jungle and you just find some water, clear, beautiful.
So it's the biggest underground river in the world?
Yeah. Actually, all the cenotes are connected together. Like here in like Yucatan and Quintana Roo, you have more than 2,000 cenotes.
2,000 cenotes.
Yeah. So, yeah,
and they're all connected by one underground river?
Yes,
What?
kind of. I mean, they didn't connect it all so far, but I'm sure they're all connected together in a point.
She's gonna drive her scooter today.
And Are you afraid?
A little bit. No, I trust you. You're a much better scooter driver than I am. Or you were saying something about, what are they called? There's like some spirits or leprechauns or something. What are they?
Yeah, they're the aluxes. They're like the spirits
aluxes
of the jungle. They're,
okay.
I mean, not spirits. They're supposed to be. I never saw one, but that's what people here say.
Right.
They're like very little men looking like kids and living in the jungle. So they are like the owners of the territories here. So
okay.
We're gonna try not to bother them.
Okay.
Because there is a lot of crazy stories about them.
Like what? Like what?
Like people who disappeared into cenotes.
Oh, like they're just like gone. Kids
who
they
disappeared
take
in
children.
the jungle.
Oh, they take kids. Okay.
I mean, a lot of things.
There was like a bridge, right? That was like.
Yeah,
like, tell me about that.
In between Playa del Carmen and Cancun, like you have the bridge to go to the airport, and when they built it the first time,
right,
it fell down. So it was made by real engineers. I mean, not like
not just like me and you built it. It was
exactly.
Like engineers.
So
okay.
it wasn't supposed
the government
to fall down.
hired some engineers. They built a real bridge, and then the bridge fell down.
Then they give it another shot. It fell down again, so they couldn't understand what was the problem. So they asked to a shaman, like a local shaman, and he said, you didn't ask permission to the spirits, to the aluxes. That's why it's gonna keep falling down if you don't do anything.
Right.
So they asked permission, they did a ceremony, and they built a house for them, for the aluxes, behind the bridge. The bridge is still standing.
So they built a house, and they did a ceremony for the aluxes, right?
Exactly. They asked permission, they built a house for them, and now, because they have the house, like, they're supposed to like sell offenders to the aluxes, so water, alcohol. They say that they like to drink.
I'm sure.
Cigarettes,
right?
Cigarettes, alcohol,
marijuana,
corn.
weed. Yeah, corn. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully the aluxes don't come drag us into the jungle. Okay, so I'm super interested. We're about to go hit up the longest underground river in the world that are all connected, and we're gonna go swimming in it. So. I've seen pictures of these cenotes. We went to one at that burger joint, but that was like that's not really a cenote. That was more like a swimming hole kind of thing. So
that's a very cheap place. It's just like 50 pesos to get in. It's like $2.50.
Yeah.
So it's really cheap. You have like a lot of local people, a lot of kids every Sunday. So let's find out.
Perfect. We're here at the first cenote. What is this cenote called?
Los Búhos.
Ahí nacieron los búhos allá arriba. Mira, acá se ve más claro. Sí, sí. Ajá, y ahí nacieron los búhos, eran 3.
¿Eran 3?
Sí, de repente se caían aquí en la noche cuando había tormentas, había lluvia.
Oh, look at the holes,
Se movía
yeah.
el árbol y se salían de su nido, se caían acá.
Wow. You guys hear that? It's pretty cool. It's pretty scary. Do you think bats live in here? Oh my god, it's so good.
All the ground is made of limestone. Why? Because like millions of years ago, it was all a coral reef here, like it was behind the sea.
Okay.
It was all a coral reef, then the water dried, and then that's how it turns into limestone. So actually you can see a lot of fossils into the limestone. Seashells inside the wall.
Here. So this actually used to be coral in the ocean. So we were actually used to be in the ocean?
Then, yeah, kind of. Like, it was all coral, then it dried, then a meteorite fell on the earth, remember? This is the Xibalba, the underworld.
Right.
Xibalba. Have you seen the movie Coco?
Yes.
The Disney
Yeah,
movie?
sure. Yeah, I have.
So they go in the world of the dead. This is the world of the dead for the Mayans.
Okay.
So there's like, that's why you ask permission to the aluxes before you get into a cenote.
This is like the gateway to the underworld.
Exactly.
Wow.
After that amazing day in the company of our new friends in the Mayan underworld, it's time to get ready for our next adventure.
You guys have an incredible love story.
We met in Argentina in Austin.
I was traveling with a friend, and she was traveling with a friend too. And she went to Brazil actually for Carnival in February. And then I decided I was in Brazil, but I went to Argentina in March, and that's when she went to Argentina also. So we met there at the hostel and stayed together for almost 3 days.
Yeah.
And then we kept on talking for these 5 months because we were a little bit in love. Since we met,
The fire was lit, right?
same first night.
For her and you, that's great.
I went back to Canada and continued the trip to Argentina, but
Bariloche.
then the quarantine started. So like it actually was like one hair from being stuck there.
It was like this. I left to Bariloche on the 15th from Buenos Aires to Bariloche, and then on the 16th she went back to Canada. On the 15th I went to Bariloche with my friend.
Yeah.
We stayed there for 3 days, and we were supposed to go all the way down to Ushuaia, like the southern coast and like part of South America. And then we started seeing signs in Bariloche. She was in Canada back then. Like it was by March 18th. Like if you come from these countries, you're not supposed to be here. And then like there was like Japan, Europe, and blah blah. And then like on the next day there was like Brazil, the end of the list. So then we're just like, okay, we gotta leave. And then like it was a shock to us because we didn't know we would have to do this.
Right.
So we went on the same day to change the plane ticket, and like we stayed the whole day in line. And then like we were the last one to be they talked to. And they were like, okay, I can get you this plane ticket from another city for tomorrow, otherwise it's gonna stay here till April. And we just were able to get a bus to the other city, rush back, but it was just like,
Yeah. So you guys haven't really ever played music together, right?
No.
So the fact that you two were playing, and that the people came out of the hostel and started listening to you, like that's the universe telling you that you may have something. It's not luck.
And you flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special.
grave of a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So you just go ahead and see what you're doing, and I'll raise my hand up if I want stronger, or I'll raise my hand lower if I want lower. Okay?
What the hell am I doing? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
What's next for you musically?
Well, I sure would like to compose, like maybe take more time to do it and like think about it. And I think I'm more like that kind of person. Like, of course I can pop out something like on the moment, but like, let's say for writing lyrics, I really like to like think about it, because lyrics to me is like very important. It's not just like the words that you can hear in every song.
And of course, like when opportunities like this come, it's just so much better, because like I right now, like this moment in my life, I don't feel like I have to do something. I don't feel this pressure, you know, just can be there and enjoy and play. So I think that's the most important thing to me about music right now.
Yes, good for you. Finding that love again.
Yes, totally.
We are going to write a song together. We're going to finish it up and we're going to put it out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us for this video. We had a blast making it, and we hope you enjoyed watching it. So we'll see you in the next one.